सम्यक् प्रारम्भं करोतु
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवं सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमोस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुमे नमः। सर्वेपि सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। शुभ मंगल प्रभातम।
सम्यक् धन्यवादः। अस्तु इदानीं किं कुर्मः प्रश्नवाचक शब्दान् पश्यामः। अस्तु क्रमेण गच्छामः। अस्तु एक सरलवाक्यं स्वीकुर्मः तत्र सर्वनामपदम् इत्युक्ते विशेषणं भवति। अस्तु कथं प्रश्नवाचकं पृच्छामः इति पश्यामः। अस्तु भवन्तः जानन्ति खलु सप्तककाराः के? भवन्तः कोऽपि जानाति वा? रमा महोदय भवती वक्तुं शक्नोति? सप्त
कदा कदा किं कदा?
अस्तु
किं कदा?
सप्त ककाराः के?
I will say महोदय।
अस्तु भवती वदतु।
किं कुत्र कति कदा
अस्तु
कथं किमर्थं कुतः कथं किमर्थं।
बहु सम्यक्। So we can also associate in order to remember easily we can associate with the vibhakti, so that way we can remember easily. द्वितीय विभक्ति आरभ्य सप्तमी विभक्ति पर्यन्तं प्रश्नः कः? किम् इत्युक्ते द्वितीय विभक्ति, कथम् इत्युक्ते कथम् इत्युक्ते तृतीय विभक्ति, किमर्थं पर्पस् इत्युक्ते चतुर्थी विभक्ति, कुतः इत्युक्ते पंचमी विभक्ति, षष्ठी विभक्ति प्रश्नः न कस्य, इट्स् नाट् इन् द सप्तककारः। अस्तु षष्ठी नास्ति। अनन्तरं सप्तमी द्वयम् अस्ति, कदा अपि भवितुम् अर्हति कुत्र अपि भवितुम् अर्हति। We have 6 of them and then we have one more which is kati, how many doesn't fit in the vibhakti. Astu kati janaah santi ityukte it's not part of the vibhakti. And one more thing I want to tell you, kati sarvada bahuvachanam eva. Astu the shabda by itself like trayah smarantu kimartam janimah kosha darshane eva ज्ञातुं शक्नुमः। अस्तु, so I will tell you, please have it as a habit, okay? नूतन पदम् अस्ति चेत्, भ्रमः जायते चेत्, the best resource is कोशः। किमर्थम् इत्युक्ते it's very important. अन्तः कः, लिङ्गं किम्, you should know it for sure. Any padam you are unsure, or if you have a brahmah, you have a confusion. So please, initially it's a little bit inconvenient, I understand, but have it as a habit. Astu, idanim anya dhvanihi agachati. Kimartham iti na jana. Astu, idanim samyak va? Shruyate va? Shruyate? Astu, idanim I will show you the kosha darshanam now, because kati is a sarvada bahuvachanam. So kati janaha, always it's a plural form. So you cannot say kati janaha asti. That's wrong. Okay. Kati janaha santi. because kati is a sarvada bahuvachana padam. So answer can be like ekah janah asti. It can be only one singular. But the question when you ask with the kati, it's always bahuvachanam. So have the practice of looking at the kosha. Only then you will know antah kaha, lingam kim. So the two things you need to know. Only then you can apply the right vibhakti. Astu pullingam va, strilingam va. If janati chet only, you will apply the right vibhakti. Antaha is also very important. So I want to show you. See, for example, kati drishyate va idanim. Mama screen drishyate va?
अस्तु न दृश्यते
न दृश्यते?
अहं
अस्तु
पश्यामि।
इदानीं दृश्यते वा?
दृश्यते
अस्तु इदानीं कति इत्युक्ते किम् इति पश्यामः. So kosha is very good because it's a collection of many dictionaries. It's all one place, so you can say see everything in here. So if you go in here, so how do you know? Here it says the meaning, and then it has masculine, feminine, and neutral, right? And then if you go down, I think the apte it says always declined in the plural only. So you will know. So initially it's a little bit trouble for you because getting comfortable with the dictionary, how to find out. But once you have, you will get the hang of it. Definitely you will appreciate in the long run. Okay, get used to it. This is the right. Sahayeva uttama margaha. Go to the kosha and find out the antaha kaha, lingam kim. So if it says here, masculine shabda सागरः एक कोशः अस्ति, अनन्तरं एज् कोशः अस्ति, अनन्तरं आप्टे अस्ति. Apte is very popular and the very thing. So wherever you find the right information, you get it. So here from here you know for sure because it's in masculine, feminine, and neutral. So it's trishu lingeshu bhavitum arhati. So it's not a pullinga. Griham ityukte napumsalingam eva. Vrikshah ityukte पुल्लिंगम एव परन्तु विशेषणम् अस्ति चेत् त्रिषु लिङ्गेषु भवितुम् अर्हति. So kati is you can find it in a three. So you should know the lingam. Okay, from here you will know the lingam. If it is a female gender, it will tell you this linga padam astu, and then you should know the ending. So here it says tihi is the ending. Astu kati iti also is an ending. So you will know the ending also. You will know the meaning. And you will also know the lingam. This is the right way. So once you get comfortable, bhavantah sarve panditaha bhavishyati. Astu tadrisham karoti chet panditaha bhavishyanti anantaram maam patayantu. Astu you can also teach me if you do this way and then go it regularly. Bhavantah sarve panditaha bhavishyati. Astu samyak maam patayantu kripaya anantaram. Astu इदानीं किं कुर्मः अग्रे गच्छामः प्रश्नवाचकशब्दान् पश्यामः अनन्तरं किं कुर्मः भवन्तः जानन्ति खलु एकनिमिषम् अहं प्रसन्ना भवती पठति किल प्रश्नवाचक मकारान्त फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग
मकारान्तः किं शब्दः पुंलिङ्गे कः कौ के कं कौ कान केन काभ्यां कैः कस्मै काभ्यां केभ्यः कस्मात् काभ्यां केभ्यः कस्य कयोः केषां कस्मिन् कयोः केषु.
बहु सम्यक्. किं कुर्मः इदानीं एकः वाक्यं सरलवाक्यं स्वीकुर्मः इदानीम् अस्तु. And then I told you visheshanam sarvanama padam api visheshanam bhavitum arhati. Kimartham ityukte you are differentiating. Gajaha asti. That is just elephant is there. Eshaha gajaha asti means you are differentiating. It's your quality. It's describing a quality. It's part of quality. It's not some other gajaha. It's that particular gajaha. Astu. So you are that's a visheshanam. सर्वनाम पदम अस्ति चेत् विशेषणं कथं प्रश्नवाचकं भवति इति पश्यामः इदानीं. ओके, सप्तसु विभक्तिषु पश्यामः. क्रमेण भवती एव करोति वा? इदानीं पठतु।
सः कः?
अस्तु, सः
सः गजः।
अस्तु, इदानीं
सः स्थूलः गजः।
स्थूलः is a विशेषणं for
विशेषणं।
गजः, because गजः is a विशेष्यं that qualifying. अस्तु, सम्यक्। अस्तु, इदानीं प्रश्नः वदतु।
अहं कं गजं पश्यामि?
अस्तु, उत्तरं कथं भविष्यति?
स्थूलं गजं भविष्यामि।
स्थूलं।
भवती एव वदतु, प्रश्नः भवती एव वदतु। अस्तु,
अहं स्थूलं गजं पश्यामि।
पश्यामि एव। अस्तु, द्वितीया विभक्ति अभवत्, अनन्तरं तृतीया विभक्ति। अस्तु, अहं तं स्थूलं सर्वनाम पदानि इदानीं पश्यामः। अस्तु, फार् पुल्लिङ्गम् इट्स् सः, स्त्रीलिङ्गम् इस् इट्स् सा, तत् शब्द एव, तत् शब्द सर्वनामपदं, फार् नपुंसकलिङ्गं तद्। अस्तु, so all these three genders we will go slowly, okay? But this pullinga gajaha is a pullinga padam. Astu, so sarvanama padam is saha, and then ditiya vibhakti tam sthulam. Astu, anantaram tritiya kadam bhavati? प्रश्नवाचक शब्द पृच्छतु इदानीम्। अहं
it should be going with someone when
किं शब्दस्य तृतीया विभक्ति कथं भवति?
तृतीया केन।
अस्तु, इदानीं पठतु तत्र।
अहं केन गजेन सह क्रीडामि।
अस्तु, सम्यक्। उत्तरं कथं भवति?
अहं स्थूलेन।
नो केन for the question kena you substitute with the sarvanama pad. Astu, that shabda pullinga. Tena eva, kena the pattern same, tena.
Okay, tena.
Puriyatu vakyam.
Aham tena gajena saha क्रीडामि।
बहु सम्यक्। अग्रे पठतु।
अहं कस्मै गजाय जलं ददामि।
का विभक्ति तत्र?
चतुर्थी विभक्ति।
उत्तरं कथं भवति?
कस्मै गजाय should be I don't know what will be the
tat shabda tam tena.
It will be tasmai or
सम्यक्, तस्मै पूरयतु।
okay. Aham tasmai stula for this will be
स्थूल शब्द राम शब्द एव। स्थूलः स्थूल रामाय सो स्थूलाय।
तस्मै स्थूलाय गजाय जलं ददामि।
बहु सम्यक्, बहु सम्यक्। अस्तु, अग्रे।
कस्मात् गजात् मम भीतिः नास्ति। It's Panchami because it's
सम्यक्। उत्तरं कथं भवति?
expression or whatever it called, like you know.
भीतिः कस्मात् भीतिः?
कस्मात् गजात् मम भीतिः नास्ति।
So to whom you get the fear, that person gets Panchami. So the Panchami, there can be multiple namapadam, but to whom you get the bhiti, that will get the Panchami. Astu, aham, it's not gajat bhiti.
Gajat, so it would be
astu.
Stulat गजात् मम भीतिः नास्ति।
अस्तु, कस्मात् सर्वनामपदं कथं भवति?
तस्मात् स्थूलात् गजात् मम भीतिः नास्ति।
बहु सम्यक्, बहु सम्यक्। अस्तु, अग्रे।
कस्य?
अहं कस्य गजस्य मित्रम् अस्मि। It's षष्ठी विभक्ति. It's whose friend, like aham tasya sthulasya gajasya mitram asmi.
बहु सम्यक्, बहु सम्यक्. अस्तु, अग्रे?
Aham kasmin gaje snihayami. Saptami, it will be
स्निह्यामि. तत्र टङ्कणदोषः अस्ति. स्निह्यामि.
Snihyami. Okay.
अस्तु.
So that would be na half na, right? Then
अस्मिन् सर्वनामपदं कथं भवति? प्रथमं विभक्ति का?
saptami vibhakti.
किमर्थं सप्तमी?
Aham tasmin stulena gaje snihyami.
स्थूले एव. Not स्थूलेन means it will be a tritiya.
Stule.
That's why you have to break it down, the padam itself. Stula is the only padam. Then
Yeah, stule, right? Stule.
Yeah, stule. It's not stule.
That's what I said.
Oh,
Aham tasmin stule gaje snihyami.
किमर्थं तत्र सप्तमी जानाति वा? स्नेहभावं. Friendliness. If it shows a friendliness in someone, that person gets the saptami vibhakti. Samyak?
So it's Bhiti is also some kind of affection or some kind of feeling, right?
Yeah, it's a little
So
bit
this
tricky.
is also like feeling, right?
So that's why you cannot bhavam prakatayati, but that's why you cannot generalize. Oh, bhavam means that it's the only bhakti. You cannot generalize. So in Sanskritam, it's very important. Context is very important, and also intention of the speaker. That's why you should definitely think of the context. Astu. Samyak. So for Bhiti, you get the Panchami. For Sneha Bhavam, you get the Saptami. Astu?
Okay.
Samyak? Agre gachamah va? Agre pratamam pullinga shabdam abhavat. Idanim strilinga shabda kadam bhavati iti pashyamah. Astu? Rama bhavati karoti va? पठतु इदानीं.
काके काः कां के काः
क्रमः अस्ति. मकारान्त.
ओके मकारान्त किं शब्दः स्त्रीलिङ्गे
तत्र भिन्नरीत्या लिखितम् अस्ति, बट क्रमः मकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्ग किं
शब्दः काके काः कां के काः कया काभ्यां काभिः कस्यै काभ्यां काभ्यः कस्याः काभ्यां काभ्यः कस्याः कयोः कासां कस्मान् कयोः कासु कस्याम्
अस्तु. इट्स् लैक् रमा शब्दवती वा. अस्तु. आकारान्त श्रीलिङ्ग शब्दवती वा. अस्तु. कस्यां कयोः कासु. सम्यक्. Astu. Idanim, so we saw the abhyasa for gajaha is a pullinga padam. So we created a sarala vakyam with a stula graja, anantaram, heshaka, sarvanama padam, and visheshana, and then gajaha. So we attached the same vakyam and we did all the 7 vibhaktis. Now we are going to take a stilinga padam, mahila, and then we will take another visheshanam, sundara shabda. Sundari Mahila. Then we attach the Tat Shabda Sa Mahisa Sundari Mahala. And then Kramena we Gachamaha. Pratama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Saptasu Tishu Pashyamaha. So Tadrishameva. Idanim Pashyamaha. Bhavatiyeva Karato.
Sa Mahila. सा सुंदरी महिला
अस्तु.
सा कां महिलां पश्यामि अहं सुंदरीं महिलां सुंदरीं महिलां पश्यामि
अस्तु कां प्रश्नस्य उत्तरं सर्वनामपदं कथं भवति
तां महिलां पश्यामि
सुन्दरी अपि न
तां सुन्दरीं महिलां पश्यामि
सम्यक् अस्तु
तृतीया अहं कया महिलायाः सह वदामि
महिलायाः न
महिलया सह अहं कया महिलया सह वदामि अहं तया महिलया सह वदामि अहं तया सुन्दर्या महिलया सह वदामि
सम्यक्
सुन्दर्या महिलया सह वदामि
अवधानं ददातु इदानीं initially you fix it, it's easier before going further, because once you change a little bit the vibhakti will change, so you have to be very careful in pronouncing. Okay, mahilayaha means it's a totally different vikti. Panjami anantaram shashti astu, so it's mahilya mahilaya mahilaya eva, there is no dirgha tatra astu, mahila laya eva astu, there is a mahilayaha astu. You know the difference there?
Yes
astu agre
अहं कस्यै महिलायै फलं ददामि अहं तस्यै सुन्दर्यै महिलायै फलं ददामि
बहु सम्यक् अस्तु
सुन्दर्यै तस्यै
का विभक्ति
चतुर्थी विभक्ति
दानक्रिया अपि वदतु अस्तु
अहं कस्याः महिलाया फलं स्वीकरोमि
महिलायाः
अहं तस्याः सुन्दर्याः महिलायाः फलं स्वीकरोमि
सम्यक् तत्र पश्यतु महिलायाः सम्यक् सो महिलायाः तत्र दीर्घ ला अस्ति तत्र पञ्चमी तृतीया मध्ये महिलया एव अस्तु अस्तु
अग्रे कस्याः महिलायाः मित्रमस्ति अहं तस्याः सुन्दर्याः महिलायाः मित्रम् अस्मि
बहु सम्यक् अस्तु
तस्याः सुन्दर्याः महिलायाः मित्रमस्मि
अस्तु विभक्ति का
षष्ठी विभक्ति
बहु सम्यक् धन्यवादः किमर्थं तत्र षष्ठी सम्बन्धः अस्ति तस्याः इत्युक्ते महिला हू पोसेसिव् तत्र अस्तु तत्र पञ्चमी किमर्थं तत्र भवती जानाति वा फलं स्वीकरोमि तत्र किमर्थं तत्र पञ्चमी
कस्याः महिलायाः फलं स्वीकरोमि फ्रॉम हर
you are taking it from who
from her
separation अस्ति चेत् तत्र पञ्चमी भवति अस्तु सम्यक् अस्तु अग्रे
अहं कस्यां महिलायां स्निग्यामि अहं तस्यां सुन्दर्यां महिलायां स्निग्यामि
प्रथमं विभक्ति वदतु तत्र का विभक्ति
सप्तमी विभक्ति एकवचनं
किमर्थं तत्र सप्तमी विभक्ति
किमर्थं
स्नेहभावं
स्नेहभावं स्निग्यामि
दृष्टवन्तः खलु अस्तु उत्तरं कथं भवति
अहं तस्यां सुन्दर्यां महिलायां स्निग्यामि
बहु सम्यक् धन्यवादः भगिनी महोदय इदानीम् अग्रे गच्छामः पुल्लिङ्गम् अभवत् स्त्रीलिङ्गम् अभवत् इदानीं नपुंसकलिङ्गं पश्यामः तादृशवाक्यमेव इदानीं किम् अस्तु नपुंसकलिङ्गम् इदानीं पश्यामः निर्मल महोदय भवान् करोति वा
मकारान्त किं शब्दः नपुंसकलिङ्गे किं के कानि केन काभ्यां कै कस्मै काभ्यां केभ्यः कस्मात् काभ्यां केभ्यः कस्य कयोः केषां कस्मिन् कयोः केषु
बहु सम्यक् अस्तु इदानीं कथं भवति इदानीं पश्यामः प्रथमं गजः पुल्लिङ्गपदं we saw it अनन्तरं महिला आकारान्त स्त्रीलिङ्गम् अभवत् इदानीं मन्दिरं नपुंसकलिङ्गपदम् अस्तु नम्बिलं कीदृशमन्दिरं महत् मन्दिरम् इट्स् लिटिल बिट ट्रिकी because विशेषण पदम is थकारान्त हलन्त शब्दः अस्ति तत्र भवन्तः little bit you didn't have much practice चिन्ता मास्तु अहं सहायं करोमि इदानीं निर्मल महोदय भवान् एव इदानीं अभ्यासं करोतु अस्तु
तत् किम्
अस्तु
तत् मन्दिरं तत् महत् मन्दिरं
सम्यक् अग्रे
अहं किं मन्दिरं पश्यामि
अस्तु विभक्ति का
द्वितीया विभक्ति
उत्तरं कथं भवति
सो अहं तं मन्दिरं पश्यामि and then महत्
तं न
भवति तं महत् मन्दिरं पश्यामि
तं इस् अ पुल्लिङ्गपदं द्वितीया विभक्ति अस्तु तत् शब्दस्य पुल्लिङ्गपदं नपुंसकलिङ्गे कथं भवति सो रिमेम्बर् नपुंसकलिङ्गं प्रथमा द्वितीया समानमेव भवति अस्तु
अहं तत् महत् मन्दिरं पश्यामि
बहु सम्यक् सो यू कैन रिमेम्बर इजिली फॉर नपुंसकलिङ्गं तत् ते तानि तत् ते तानि एव प्रथमा द्वितीया समानम् एव अस्तु
अहं केन मन्दिरेण आनन्दं प्राप्नोमि so aham
in Sanskritam you have to be careful because it's not ending, it's always akaranta bhavati, not vyanjanam astu kena mandirena, so you have to finish it with the astu.
Okay, aham kena mandirena anandam prapnomi, aham tena mahata mandirena anandam prapnomi.
का विभक्ति तत्र
तृतीया
अस्तु सम्यक् अग्रे
अहं कस्मै मन्दिराय सेवां समर्पयामि so चतुर्थी विभक्ति
किमर्थं चतुर्थी तत्र
so mandir is getting something, so I am giving seva to mandir.
It has to say the other way. Tada dana kriya asti chet getting astu. Giving and taking is little bit opposite.
Yes.
Astu?
Yes. So mandir is getting. So mandir will be in Chaturthi.
Astu samyak. Uttaram kadam bhavati.
Mahat aham tasme महती is it
महते
मंदिराय सेवां समर्पयामि
अस्तु तत्र प्रश्नः अस्ति वा easier to remember for chaturthi and panchami is It's opposite kind of thing. Dana kriya. You are giving it to somebody means that's chaturthi. But you are
Right.
receiving swikarami is opposite. Like samarpayami as also is getting. So the opposite normally gets a panchami. Samyak? Astu. Agre?
Aham kasmat mandirat graham agachami. So this is Panchami, because sense of separation, coming back.
Samyak.
Aham tasmat mahatah.
Samyak.
Aham tasmat mahatah mandirat graham agachami.
Samyak.
Kasya mandirasya nam Rama mandiram. So here is a sashti, because it is a sambandh with nam. So anya pada sambandha.
Samyak. Bahu samyak.
Tasya mahatah mandirasya nam Ram mandiram.
Bahu samyak Mahodaya. Agre?
Mama bhakti kasmin Ram mandire asti. So this Saptami, and bhakti is like trust, so that's why it is Saptami.
You cannot say it's bhakti. It's like something like bhava in. It's in,
Yes,
on,
yes.
all those things. Yeah, in which mandiram. In that mandiram you have the bhakti.
Correct.
Astu.
Then
Samyak.
mama bhakti tasmin
Mahati.
not mahatah, is not mahatah, mahatam.
No, Mahati.
Mahati, okay. Mam bhakti tasmin mahati Ram mandire asti.
Hrisva eva, not Mahati. Mahati.
Mahati,
Astu,
okay.
Hrisva.
Harsvikar.
Hrisva, not Dirgha.
Harshvi. Mam bhakti tasmin mahati mandir Ram mandire asti.
Bahu samyak. In Sanskritam, you have to be careful with Alpa Prana, Mahaprana, and also Hrisva Dirgha. So you have to pay attention, because especially in the Ikaranta Shabdaha, Saraswati, you say E means it's a Pratama Vibhakti. If you say Hrisva means it's Sambodhana, Saraswati, Namastubhyam Bharade Kama Rupini. So you have to be careful in Ucharanam Bahu Avashik. Astu, Samyak?
Samyak.
And also Visarga also you have to pay attention. Ending also you have to say with the Nam, not Nama, Rama Mandiram. So you cannot end with the my Vyanjanam. Vyanjanam itite kim, it's without the Swaraha. Im, ip, ig, it's all Vyanjanam. But in Sanskritam, Vyanja Gunita Aksharani. Vyanjanam and Swaram combined together becomes a Gunita. So it's a ma, it's not imasu. Everywhere in ma, mostly you will see you use full pronunciation. Astu samyak ucharanam karaniyam tatra. Tavadev. So idanim kim kurmaha agre gacchamaha. So now we know Prashnavachaka sabdaha kadam bhavati. So we used all three lingas for a pullinga, strilinga, napumsalinga. We took an example, and then we attached a sarvanama pada, and then we used Prashnavachaka sabdaha, and then we completed this. Now we will do the Kidrisha. Kidrisha, why do you have to use the Kidrisha? Kidrisha means what type. So for Visheshya Visheshana Bhavaha, Visheshana means describing the quality of the Visheshya. Astu, what type of the person, what quality of this thing. Sundaram Pushpam, what quality that Nari has. She is a Uttama Nari. So when you ask the question, you use what type question. You cannot use just a Prashnavachaka, generic Prashnavachaka like a Kim, Kutra, Kasmato, Tadrisham, Na Bhavati Datra. Astu, you have to use Kidrisha. Because it's a Kidrisha, that's also Visheshanam, and then it has all the three vibhaktis. And one more thing I want to point out here is for Kridrishaha, it's a Kidrishi, okay? It's not Kidrisha. So how do you know? That's why I keep on saying to you guys, please have the habit of checking it in the kosha. That's the only way. Initially, you will have trouble and then you will think it's a little bit inconvenient. That's the best way. You will definitely appreciate. I will show you how you know it's a Kidrishi. Okay, Idanim Tatra Pashyamaha. So kosha is the best one because it has all the collection of many. I want to show you because this is the right practice. Once you implement it, you don't need, you can figure out yourself and then it's Jamyata. Kidrisha is the Eva Shab. Kidrisha. Jamyata. Astu. This is the word. Astu. Idanim kim kurmaha tatra gachamaha. Astu. The more you pick the one which has a more dictionary. On the right side, you see a lot of dictionaries, right? So you pick the one which lists a lot of dictionaries. So that way you will have more elaborate thing of finding it. There you go here, you know the meaning it says in Shabda Sagara, one dictionary, and then Tatra, Akte Madhya Tatra Pashyatu, Tatra, Srilinge Kadam Bhavati, Iti Tatra Likitamas. Kidrishi. So that's how you know for Kidrisha Padam, Srilinga Padam, it's not like Uttamaha, Uttama, and then Dirga, Dirga. It's not like that. The Visheshanam, sometimes it's different. Avashyakam, Avashyaki. So sometimes it's a different. Sundaraha, Sundari. So if you go into the dictionary, you will know the Srilinga Padam sometimes Pinnam Bhavati Tatra. It's not Sarvada Akaranta Eva. So only way to do it, go to the dictionary and go to the right spot. So it has the meaning, it has the ending, and also it says whether it's an adjective. It's a Visheshanam. Kimartham janimiha Visheshanam. Tatra likitam asti. Masculine, feminine, neutral. So it is a Visheshanam. So all three linga, if it comes, means it's a Visheshana padam. So have the practice of looking at the dictionary to know the quality of the word, okay, to know the rupam, okay, padasya rupam avashya nyatavyam, astu antah kaha lingam kim tadrisham nyatavyam, astu, and also it's a visheshanam va nyama padam va tadrisham kosha darshanayana eva anya margah nasti. Have the practice and then definitely you will appreciate. Astu idanim kim kurmaha. So that's all. So for Kidrisha, so why are we doing this exercise? Why are we doing all this Anvaya, all these things? Because Gadya Rupam, Padya Rupam, Dvidam Asti. Astu Padyam ityukte poetic form. Astu Gadyam ityukte you write in a sentence like, oh, there you saw it, right? This is all Gadya Rupam. So it's very straightforward. You know for sure. Aham tasmad mahataka mandira griham agachami. That's samyak eva. Kleshaga nasti. You don't have any confusion. Okay? Udaranam svikurma idanam. Tatra parichaya pustake api asti. Ekah padyam ityukte poetic form. Astu. So tatra Valmiki shlokam tatra asti. Kujantam Rama Rameti Maduram Maduraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakam Vande Valmiki Kokilam Tadrasham asti. Okay, and then there Kriya Padam is Vande somewhere in the middle. So it's not like a standard traditional, oh, tatra agachami, it's at the end. So you understand clearly, kleshaga tatra nasti. So when you have the padya rupam, you don't understand the meaning because it's all jumbled. Why are they doing like that? Because Shravanena ananda bhavati. Idanim, you have the shailaha tatra, shaili asti tatra. They have the style and soundaryam asti tatra. So they put it in a different so we have to find only if you find the meaning, you will appreciate it. So we have one part in Parichaya that we have Sankshepa Ramayana. Ityukte kim Sankshepa Ramayana is the abridged version of the Ramayana. Only 100 slokas there. So in the Parichaya, it's part of the syllabus. They picked the shlokas from the Sankshepa Ramayanam, and then all the shlokas Ramaniyam asti tatra. Astu Shravane bahut anga bhavati. So how do you know the meaning? Only by asking questions, you can arrange it in order, and then you will get the meaning. That's why we are doing this exercise. It's called Anvaya Rachana. Anvaya Rachana ityukte Anvaya ityukte putting it in order. Anvaya Rachana kurmah chet artha avagamanam samyak bhavishyati. Astu. So we will do simple exercises one at a time. So we will have this. We give a nice practice. Idanim pratamam kim kurmah kidrisha shabdas. If you will get familiar with it, we will do this exercise. Kidrisha pullinge kadam bhavati, strilinge kadam bhavati iti. Ramesh Mahavaya Bhavan karoti kim tatra kleshah asti iti Bhavan likitam asti. Kleshah asti va? Kimapi kartum shaknomi. Idanim Shobha Mahavaya bhavati karoti va? Tatra patatu. Tavadeva. Astu?
महोदय
अस्तु दृश्यते के
आम् विभक्तिः एकवचन अकारान्तः कीदृश शब्दः पुल्लिङ्गे
तत्र भिन्नरीत्या लिखितम् अस्ति परन्तु क्रमः कथम् इत्युक्ते आकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्ग कीदृश शब्दः अस्तु
अस्तु अकारान्तः वा आकारान्तः वा
क्षम्यताम् अकारान्त एव अकारान्त पुल्लिङ्ग कीदृश शब्दः अस्तु
अकारान्तः पुल्लिङ्गः कीदृश शब्दः
अस्तु सम्यक्
प्रथमा कीदृशाः कीदृशः
पदमेव पठतु अस्तु
अस्तु कीदृशः कीदृशौ कीदृशाः कीदृश कीदृशौ कीदृशाः कीदृशं कीदृशौ कीदृशान् कीदृशेन कीदृशाभ्यां कीदृशैः कीदृशाय कीदृशाभ्यां कीदृशेभ्यः कीदृशात् कीदृशाभ्यां कीदृशेभ्यः कीदृशाय कीदृशस्य कीदृशयोः कीदृशानां कीदृशे कीदृशयोः कीदृशेषु
बहु सम्यक् so this is very similar to the Rama Shabda. So first prathama sopanam kim, if you find a new word like this, go to the kosha and then find the anta, then you can relate to Rama Shabda, then you can add the vibhakti accordingly. But still you have a confusion. We have in the last class slide, there is a sanskritaabhyasas.com. There is one URL there. So if you go there, I showed you last week. So it tells you all the vibhakti. So this is the step that if you go, you will have no issue at all. Any new shabda, if you come, go to the dictionary, find the anta, and then attach the vibhakti, and then relate akaranta shabda, then Rama shabda context-karam karotu. Then attach similar pattern you can apply to the other words. Astu. Idanim edat nadi shabdavat. Astu. Kidrishi is a nadi shabdavat. Anantaram kidrisham phalam shabdavativa. Akaranta eva phala shabdavativa. Astu. So trishu lingeshu api bhavitum arhati. Idanim kim kurmaha prajna bhavati patati va etat shlokam bhavantah
आम् महोदय नाम किं वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्य कोटि सूर्य समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। हे वक्रतुंड महाकाय कोटि सूर्य समप्रभ देव मे मम सर्व कार्येषु सर्वदा निर्विघ्नं कुरु।
क्षम्यतां तदग्रे पश्यामः. So in this one, where is the, how do you know it's not in order? It's not in the right, like kriya padam, first kartrupadam, then karma padam, kriya padam, tadrisham na asti tatra. So how do you know? The first step is find the kriya padam. First to find the kriya padam first. Here, which is the kriya padam?
महा
Kuru. Kuru.
Kuru. Madhyam purusha lot lakara. Astu kuru eva kriya padam. Then go one step at a time. Astu. Then ask questions. Only then you can put it in the right order. Astu kuru samyak. Anantaram kim kaha kuru. Who is giving? Who is asking? Kaha means deva. Deva Kuru. We are praying Lord Ganesha to give me something. So Deva eva tatra kartrupadam. Kimartan tatra Deva sambodhana vibhakti tatra. Devaha asti chet pratama vibhakti. Deva ityukte sambodhana tatra. Astu Deva Kuru. Lagu vakyam. Astu Kuru is the kriya padam. Then you need to know the kartrupadam. Kaha Kuru ityukte Deva Kuru astu. Anantaram Kidrisha Deva. Because it is a Sambodhana Vibhakti, you have the same Linga Vachana Vibhakti. Vakratunda is also in Sambodhana. Mahakaya is also because Vakratundaha tatra visargaga nasti. Vakratunda eva. Mahakaya. Tatra it's all describing the quality of Lord Ganesha. Vakra ityukte, he has a twisted trunk. And then Mahakaya, Kaya ityukte shariram. Maha Brihat asti. He has a big body. And then Kodi Surya Samaprabha. It's like Kodi Surya. He has the lightning like it's equivalent Samaprabha. It's equivalent to his lightning of the Kodi Surya. Astu. Those are all the qualities of describing of Deva. So how do you know? So because it's in the same Lingam Vachanam Vibhakti. By asking questions only you will know. So you need to ask the question Kidrisha. Kimartam Kidrisha ityukte what kind? Kidrisha Deva. Kidrisha Deva means what type of Deva is Vakratunda. So, and then there is one tricky thing I want to show you. So then you know now Vakratunda Mahakaya Kodi Surya Samaprabha Deva. Until then we know. Then what else is missing? Sarvada Sarvakaryeshu Nirvignam. Nirvignam ka vibhakti. Nirvignam ka vibhakti.
Dvitiya.
So karma padam. We know. Karma padam is always Dvitiya vibhakti. So the question will be how the question will be? Prashna kim kam kuru. So nirvignam kuru. So we know Deva Vakratunda, all these Visheshanam Vakratunda Mahakaya Kodi Surya Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru. We know up to then. And then we have left is Sarvakaryeshu. Ka vibhakti tatra?
षष्टि
Saptami Bahuvachanam.
सप्तमी बहुवचन.
Astu. Prashna kadam bhavati? Keshu. Astu. Sarvakaryeshu. Sarvada it is in always. Sarvakaryeshu. There I want to show you something. So may ityukte kim bhavatah janati va? May ityukte there is a tricky part in Sanskritam. Mama api bhavitum arhati tatra rupa dvayam asti. May ityukte mama api vaktum shaknumaha, may api vaktum shaknumaha. Anantaram chaturthi api bhavitum arhati, shashti api bhavitum arhati. Kadam janimaha tatra? We know in Sanskrit it's always about context. So only by context we will know. because it has in so many occasions we will see the same will be repeated everywhere. In Mahat Shabda also we have seen. So, but here, you can have interpret in two different ways. That's in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Sandarbeshu Tadrisham Bhavati Tatra. Because if you take, for example, Mama means Mama Sarvakaryeshu, in my possessive Tattara. My all this work, Nirvignam ityute, obstacle. Remove the obstacle. Api vaktum shaknumaha. If you put it in here, or else we can say sarva karyeshu sarvada me nirvignam kuru. If I put it there, Anvaya, what will the meaning you will get? It takes Chaturthi. Chaturthi means what? Kaha artha tatra bhavitum arhati? For, right? Chaturthi is always for, right? For me. So remove all the obstacles for me. Abhi bhavit vaktum shaknamaha. My all the work, remove all the obstacles of my work. Tadapi bhavitum arhata. So the Anvaya will change accordingly. Because may has two different forms. We can also take my, it's a possessive thing, or else for me. Just remove it for me. If you put it more for me, then the sentence construction should be in that particular order. Sometimes it will be the speaker intention. Sometimes it can be how we interpret. We can interpret in whatever. Sometimes it can come in two ways. Tatra samyak va? Prashnaha asti va tatra?
Samyak.
Because only by asking questions, we know we can separate it out. Oh, what is in which vibhakti, which one will be the visheshanam, visheshyam, how the words go in order in a particular sentence. Karma padam, tatra karma padam kim? Chamitam, katru padam, kartru ityukte karta. Karta means who is doing the work. So karma ityukte the object, right? So, अस्तु सर्वकार्येषु निर्विघ्नं कुरु अस्तु फॉर मी अस्तु तत्र नास्ति तत्र कर्तृ सर्वकार्येषु निर्विघ्नं कुरु हे देवा remove all the obstacles. Whatever work I take, please remove all the obstacle for me. Api bhavitum arhati. My work, api my sarva, mamma sarva karyeshu api bhavitum arhati tatra. Astu samyak?
Samyak. Samyak asti.
Samyak.
So this is very important exercise because we will go slowly because it's this one. I think it's a small. You already know, we talked about it in earlier classes. We have karakam ityukte kim. Karakam is a technical term. So in Sanskritam, karakam means how the kriya, it's always in relation to the kriya padam. Kriya padam, how the words are related. That's how we come. We ask questions. That's how we arrange order. It's always kriya padam, sambandha kadam bhavati. So that's why we break it down into if a karma, karakam, karma ityukte ditiya bhakti, karakam, karanam ityukte tritiya. And then we have
Sampradhanam.
6 karakas vanti tatra. Astu. So we, but Shashti Bhakti, there is no Anya Padehi Eva Sambandha. Only Ramasya Pustakam. It's not directly related to the Kriya Padam. Ramasya Pustakam Tatra Asti means Asti is a Kriya Padam, means it's not related to the Ramasya is associated with the Pustakam. So it's not direct relation to the Kriya Padam. So it doesn't get the Karakam. So others all get the Karakam. Why? Because it's directly associated with the Kriya Padam. Astu? Avagatam va? Idanim
Mahodaya. Mahodaya.
Astu. Idanim अस्तु इदानीं
Mahodaya, you arrange the shloka in Anvay, Vakratunda.
पुनः एकवारं द्रष्टव्यं वा? So
Arranging in Anvay Krama.
no, the arrange at so by asking questions we know this is the order. So he tatra likhidamasti he vakratunda mahakaya kodi surya samaprabha deva he deva eva. So these are all visheshanam for a deva. He deva, kidrisha deva, all this twisted trunk, big body, and then it's like a lightning of kodi surya. Those are the things. And then this is the order of the prose order. Sarvakaryeshu, me sarvakaryeshu sarvada nirvignam kuru. So if you write like this, instead of seeing the sloka, this is more like you can easily understand, right? Sarvakaryeshu sarvada nirvignam kuru. So in all the work I take, my all work, sarvada always nirvignam, remove the obstacle. Samyak bhavati astu tatra. So that's why we arrange sloka in order. So by asking questions, we separate out the vibhakti. So vishesha bhava tatra kutra asti. So how do you know? By all the linga vibhakti vachanam. Astu. And then we will attach it and then we will form.
If you break the order of the shloka, it will be Deva Mama Kuru Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada Nirvignam.
Yeah, in Sanskritam, it's not enforcing you should be in particular order. You can put it any order, but why we are doing it is to get better understand. How do you think this sentence makes better sense, or if you put it in a different order makes sense, right? So Kriya Padam Ante Bhavati, and then Kartru Padam, Karma Padam, Kriya Padam. That even so sarala, straightforward, no brainer, you understand better. So that's why you separate the Kriya Padam first. Then ask the Kartru Padam, Kaha Karoti, Ka Karoti, Kim Karoti, and then you get the Kartru Padam. Then you go step by step. If there is a Visheshana means, then Karma Kam is the Karma Padam. Kam or Kim. For Prupullinga, Srilinga, Napumsalinga. Then you get the Karma Padam. So that Lagu Vakyam, Kartru, Karma, Kriya. Then you go step by step, you arrange. Now what we will do is, we will do some little exercise. It's a very nice, good exercise here, Tadrasti.
Dhanyavad Modi, Dhanyavad.
Astu, idanim kim kurmaha. We will do some sentence exercise first, but it won't, you don't need it because in sentence, it's always in the right order. So there, kleshaga nasti tatra. You can easily understand, but for you guys to get practice of Vayerchana, kadam kurumaha, kadam prashnan prichamaha. So for that we will do the simple exercise, and then we will do it for the padyam. Astu. Soumya Mahave bhavati karoti va?
अस्तु अध्यापिका
Astu.
छात्रा लेखन्या अभ्यासं लिखति
अस्तु इदानीं
आम् क्रिया लिखति अस्ति छात्रा कया अभ्यासं लिखति
बहु सम्यक् प्रथमं कर्तृपदं का लिखति
छात्रा लिखति
क्रमेण गच्छामः
लेखन्या लिखति
प्रथमसोपानम् अनन्तरम् अग्रे गच्छामः अस्तु
किं लिखति अभ्यासं लिखति अस्तु
कर्तृपदं कर्मपदं then all the masala comes अस्तु अस्तु सरल लघुवाक्यं तावदेव कर्तृ छात्र अभ्यासं लिखति तावदेव go bigger and bigger. If you break it down in the smallest form, it's easier to go one step at a time. अस्तु अनन्तरं भवती सम्यक् उक्तवती कया अभ्यासं लिखति लेखन्या लिखति तावदेव अग्रिमं किम् अभवत् अस्तु हेमराणी भवती करोति किम्
आम् पिता बालिकायै प्रातः काले Sanganakam adadat.
Samyak. See, the sentence goes bigger and bigger, kleshaga bhavati, right? We get confusion. That's why breaking down is very important. Now, first, what? How do you say it here? Kriya.
Kaha adadat. Kaha adadat.
First.
Pita adadat.
Samyak. Anantaram.
Pita kim.
Bahu samyak. Because Sanganakam is a Napumsalinga padam. So kim adad. Karma, now we know Kriya padam, Karma padam, Kartru padam. Samyak. Lagu vakyam. Anantaram?
Balikayai.
No. Prashna vakyam tatra.
Kasyai. Pita kasyai adadat.
No, Purna vakyam. Kasyai Sanganakam adadat.
Pita kasyai sanganakam adadat. Pita balikayai sanganakam adadat.
Bahu samyak. Purna vakyam samyak.
Saptami. Pratakale. Saptami.
Oh, Pratakale Saptami va. Samyak. Samyak uktavati. Bhavati Purna vakyam samyak uktavati. Astu. Agre kada. Kimartam kada? Because it's saying the time. Time asti chet Saptami.
Kasmin.
Kasmin tatra na bhavati. Kada, time. Time means kada.
Okay.
Purna prashna vakyam vadatu tatra.
Pita kada sanganakam adadat. Pita pratakale sanganakam adadat.
Balikayai api.
Oh, balikayai. Pita balikayai kada sanganakam adadat. Pita balikayai pratakale sanganakam adadat.
Bahu samyak. If you break it down, it gets easier and then you will understand it better. It's not confusion here, but when you go to the Padya Rupam, Tatra Pashyatu, Padya Rupavi Tatra, Tatra Pashyatu. It's part of the slokam. Astu, it's not in the right order. Astu, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Astu, Tatra Kadam Bhavati, Kriya Kim Vande. Vande asu anantaram kaha vande aham adhyahridam iti ekah vishaya Sanskrite asti. It's a implied, sometimes asti won't be there, kriya padam won't be there, eshaka ramaha. That's only if it is there, adhyahridam asti tatra. You have to take it eshaka ramaha asti. So asti is not given, it's implied. So sometimes Kriya Padam will be implied, sometimes Kartru Padam will be implied. So when you ask the question, you will know. How do you know? Because one day is Atmane Padi Uttama Purusha. Astu one day. So you know Aham Eva. For Uttama Madhyama Purusha, there is no confusion. It's always Aham Avam Vayam Eva. Uttama Purusha, there is no other word can come in. And then for Madhyama Purusha also, Tvam Yuvam Yuyam Eva. You won't have any other words there. Tatra. Asmat Shabda, Yushmat Shabda eva tatra. Anantaram, Pratama Purusha eva, you have different all this Sarvanama Padam Balaka, Kimapi Bhavitum Arhati. Astu. So how do you know from the Kriya Padam? You know it's Aham. So it's implied because it's not given. So now we know Aham Vande. So Kriya Padam Janimaha, Kartru Padam Abhi Janimaha. Anandaram Kim Vande? Krishnam Vande. Now what is the order? Kidrisham Krishnam, because it's a Visheshanam. So it's saying because it's the same Vibhakti. Ditiya Vibhakti eva, Lingam api Samanam eva, Vachanam api Samanava. And also it's describing the quality of the Krishna. That's why it's a Visheshana Bhavaha. Tatra. Jagat Gurum. The whole world, Guru for the whole world. That type of Krishna Aham Vande. So the full sentence will be aham. It's not. Aham Jagat Gurum Krishnam Vande. So you have the aham is a Kartrupadam and then Krishnam Vande. What type of Krishna? Jagat Gurum Krishna. So aham Jagat Gurum Krishnam Vande. Now it's very helpful for Anvayarachana here because it's all jumbled here. It is a simple only three word sentences, it's okay. But in Parichaya book, you have Sankshepa Ramayana slokas. It has 2 lines with a different lot of words in it. So if you do Anvayarachana itself, you will have more clarity. You will understand the slokas so easily. That's why this type of exercise is very important. So you keep on break it down and then go one step at a time. Idane, see, there is a Subhashitam tatra asti. Ardhabhagam tatra svikritva tatra likitam asti. Bhavati prajna prasuna bhavati eva karotu idane.
न हि सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य मुखे प्रविशन्ति मृगाः.
See, it's all jumbled. Astu kadam idanim kurmah bhavati eva prathama sopanam kim kriya padam eva.
What is pravishanti meaning?
Pravishanam ityukte entering. Astu.
Okay, that is kriya padam. Pravesha is a kriya padam.
Bhavati janati kalo. If you have a doubt, go to Ashyadhyayi, and then main thing for Ashyadhyayi is always for kriya padam. So any kriya padam you have a doubt, go to ashyadhyayi.com. So and then you have to remove the upasarga pra. You have to remove the pra and then put the vishanti. Then it will give you the results, and then you will. You want me to show you now, or you know how to do it because I showed you in the last class. Asu, and go to the
I
info.
can do it.
Asu. And then if you go to the upasarga tag, that it will give you. If you attach the upasarga, what meaning it changes into, it gives all the information. Astu. Astu. So now you know the kriya padam pravishanti. Anantaram kim agrima sobanam kim kriya nahi pravishanti. Anantaram kartrupadam. Kaha. Kartrupadam, how do we know? Prathama vibhakti, the kutra asti tat kartrupadam. We have a simple clue.
Mrugaah.
Bahu samyak. Bahuvachanam. Bahu samyak. Kaha na pravishan. Oh, Chamyatam. Mrigaha is a pullinga padam. Astu.
Okay.
Pullinga padam.
Ke na pravishanti. Okay.
Bahuvachanam kena pravishanti. Now we know kartrupadam karma padam. Mrigaha na pravishanti. And agre kim?
Next would be, what is supta?
Normally, if it is one more clue I can tell you is, if it has a shashti, it's always not directly related to, it comes in the last. So don't worry about the, So then what other vibhakti? So supta because it's not directly related to kriya padam. So we are going in an order, in a step. How are we going in the step order? Kriya padam and then connection. Sambandha with kriya padam. And then we are ruling out the vibhakti. We first ruling out the kartru padam, then karma padam, then anya vibhakti. Astu prathama dvitiya. Anantaram anya vibhakti, then last comes shashti, because shashti is not directly related to kriya padam. It's anya padasya sambandha. So left out only one vibhakti is mukhe. That's the one.
Saptami.
Astu kutra. Prashna kadam bhavati.
Kutra na pravishanti.
Bahu samyak. Astu. Anantaram.
Kasya
Mukhe. Now we know the mukhe answer, so we can say kasya mukhe.
Kasya mukhe na pravishanti.
Anantaram,
So
that is the
two,
Visheshanam.
right?
Visheshanam. What type of lion? Supta. Supta means sleeping. What type of lion? Visheshanam, Visheshan tatra. Suptasya simhasya. How do you know? Because we have the lingam, vachanam, vibhakti, समानमेव तत्र so कीदृश
कीदृशस्य सिंहस्य मुखे न प्रविशन्ति
now tell me the prose order now gadya vakyam katham bhavati
के कीदृशस्य
no don't no not the question we are only focused on the answer right question we are asking to get the answer once you get the answer
कीदृशस्य सिंहस्य मुखे न प्रविशन्ति सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य मुखे न प्रविशन्ति
मृगाः सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य मुखे
न प्रविशन्ति
प्रथमं कर्तृपदं मृगाः सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य मुखे न प्रविशन्ति. Now it's much easier, right? Instead of saying like this, you arrange it in an order. The line will be
मृगाः सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य मुखे न हि प्रविशन्ति.
बहु सम्यक्. अर्थम् अवगतम् इदानीं? You get the answer, you get the meaning of it by putting it in the right order. अस्तु इदानीं इदपि तद् गद्यमेव तत्र क्लेशः नास्ति एतत् वाक्यं पूर्णवाक्यं तत्र अस्ति कोऽपि पठतु प्रज्ञा भवती पठति वा
आं महोदय न दृश्यति गौर्याः उत्तमा पुत्री गृहकार्यं लिखित्वा रोटिकां खादति क्रियापद खादति कर्म रोटिका
no the after kriyapadam
कर्तृपदम is
प्रश्नः कः खादति और का खादति
खादति
तत्र
का खादति रोटिकां खादति
पुत्री कीदृशपदं
पुत्री खादति शॉर्ट सेंटेंस इज पुत्री खादति
लघुवाक्यं that's the best way break it down in a लघुवाक्यं पुत्री खादति कीदृशपदं पुत्री is a स्त्रीलिङ्गपदं प्रश्नः you have to match it exactly with the lingam putri is a स्त्रीलिङ्गपदं का खादति if पुत्रः अस्ति चेत् कः खादति सम्यक् that's why always important remember the ending and the linking of the word okay ikaranta स्त्रीलिङ्गपदं पुत्री अस्तु अनन्तरं you know now क्रियापदं किं कर्तृपदं किम् अनन्तरम् अग्रे किं कर्मपदं प्रश्न कथं
काम खादति रोटिकां खादति
ओ चिन्ता मास्तु इदानीं so you have a visheshanam for the you have to break it down once you find the kartrupadam is there a visheshanam for kartrupadam so because the step is not over it because it is the vishesham is attached to each other okay once you find the kartrupadam is there a visheshanam for the kartrupadam once you attach it together then you move on to karmapadam so sometimes karmapadam will have visheshanam sometimes kartrupadam will have the visheshanam here kartrupadam putri has a visheshanam how do you know because it's a uttama shrilinga padam it's talking about the quality of the putri it's describing the quality of the putri so it's a visheshanam so uttama kidrishi because it's a shrilinga padam kidrishi putri samya because you have to finish the step by
uttama putri
astu agre now it comes karma padam astu kadam bhavati prashna vakyam kadam bhavati rotikam khadati so first step is what type of word it is rotika remove everything only find out the word okay it's in vibhakti form but go to the first step rotika eva akaranta strilinga padam astu find out the anta and lingam so rotika is a strilinga padam so exactly match it with the same lingam to the prashnavachaka shabda so kam khadati Ka is a Strilinga padam for a prashna. Kaha ka kim, right? So kam khadati. Astu. Answer, find out one step at a time. Astu. Anantram tatra. Once you find out the kartru padam, you have to. No, you have to find out. No. There it is nothing, but the step just goes like this. Once you find out the Kartrupadam, you find out is there a Visheshanam. You know the Visheshanam for Kartrupadam. Then you find the Karma Padam. And is there a Visheshanam? If you rule out there is no Visheshanam, then go to the other masala. Okay? So Rotikam, is there any Ditiya Vibhakti, same Strilinga Padam Tatra Astiva, Strilinga Padam Ekavachanam, Ditiya Vibhakti Tatra Astiva, Nasti. So you know that you don't have to ask Kidrisha. Okay, this is the order. Okay, Kriya Padam, then Kartru Padam, then is there any Visheshanam for Kidrisha Kartru Padam? Then it's a Karma Padam. Is there a Visheshanam for Kidrisha Karma Padam? And then once you find out the Padam, even though it's in a Vibhakti, go to the basic step. What Anta it is. Okay, then you can attach the exact Rotika, Astu. Edat Strilinga Padam, Akaranta Padam. So Akaranta Shabda. So you can attach accordingly. So now there is no Visheshanam for the Karma Padam. There is no Rotikam. It's not explaining what type of Rotika. How do we know? Because there is no Ditiya Bhakti Strilinga Ekavachana Padam Tatra Nasti. Astu. Anantaram Kim
कृत्वा रोटिकां खादति लिखित्वा
अस्तु अग्रे किं भवति किं लिखित्वा अस्तु once you get the answer, use the answer and go to the next step and ask the question. Astu, this example, once you know, you can use the same formula for everything. Astu, this is the order. Okay, Kim Kritva means Likitva. And then Kim, once you know the answer for Likitva, then go to the next step. Kim Likitva. Griha Karya
लिखित्वा.
Also, now you don't have to put it in an order because it's already in that order. Also, so this is for the exercise. You want, you can get used to the questions, how you ask the questions, how you go step by step. And for that we are doing this exercise. Astu. Anantaram. Oh, antima prashna asti. Kasyaha uttamaha putri. Astu. Tad agre abhi bhavitum arhati. Astu. Chinta mastu. Tadapi shashti bhakti madhya asti. Sambandha asti tatra. So you can ask before also. Uttama putri, there Uttama putri, right? In that also Kasyaha, once you get the answer for Uttama putri, there also you can ask. But the order is this, okay? Separate the Kriya Padam and then go to the Kartru Padam. Astu, and then go to the Visheshanam of the Kartru Padam. And then is there any Sambandha, Shashti Bhakti? Finish off one step at a time and then break it down. Samyak?
Kidrusha will always take you Visheshana. Kidrusha will always take you to the Visheshana.
Yeah. That's right. Kidrusha is for the Visheshana. Question for the Visheshana.
What kind is Visheshana?
Samyak. Astu. Idanim kinchit abhyasah samyak asti vadina. Astu. Astu. Kinchit abhyasan kurmah. Nirmal Mahodaya Bhavan karoti va?
Am. Kriya Padam Apibat.
Pradhamam vakyam, purna vakyam vadu.
Shisuhu Pratah Kale Kshiram Apibat. So, Atra Kriya Padam Apibat. Anantaram Kah Apibat. Shisuhu Apibat. Then Kim Apibat. Shisu Kim Apibat. Shisu Kshiram Apibat. And then Shisu Kada Kshiram Apibat. Shisu Pratah Kale Kshiram Apibat.
Dhanyavadaha. Ramesh Mahodaya Kim Uktavan na kartum shaknoti iti chintayami. Astu evam va? अस्तु इदानीं शोभा महोदय प्रयत्नं करोति वा चिन्ता मास्तु महोदय अहं सहायं करोमि अस्तु
महोदय
प्रथमं वाक्यं वदतु पूर्णवाक्यं पठतु तत्र
दिलीपः सूर्यवंशस्य नृपः
तत्र किञ्चित् क्लेशः अस्ति अद्याहृतं पूर्णम् उक्तवती खलु sometimes it will be implied so तत्र क्रियापदं नास्ति नृपः अस्ति you can take it अस्तु क्रियापदम् is अस्ति अनन्तरं कर्तृपदं
दिलीपः अस्ति
कः अस्ति
दिलीपः अस्ति
अस्तु विशेषणम् अस्ति वा कर्तृपदस्य अनन्तरं
सूर्यवंशस्य
the best way is there a same vibhakti lingam vachanam asti va asti nrupah prathama pullinga कीदृश दीपः
प्रथमा तदपि प्रथमा एव
बहु सम्यक् प्रथमा पुल्लिङ्ग एकवचनम्
अस्तु प्रथमा पुल्लिङ्ग एकवचनम्
the question will be कीदृश दिलीपः अस्ति
कीदृश दिलीपः अस्ति
So answer for कीदृश is what type of Dilipa? King Dilipa. So here the quality of the Dilipa is he is a king. So
कीदृश अस्तु oh that is what it is okay
then kasya
नृपः सूर्यवंशस्य नृपः
तावदेव
सम्बन्ध अस्तु
सम्यक् महोदय प्रश्नः अस्ति वा
न महोदय
सम्यक् धन्यवादः
एकं प्रश्नः अस्ति
वदतु महोदय
अत्र नृपः कर्तापद कर्तृपद अस्ति वा दिलीपः विशेषण नृपः अस्ति वा दिलीपः अस्ति
दिलीपः एव विशेष्यं दिलीपः अस्ति अस्तु कीदृश दिलीपः नृपः what type of because Dilipah is a person and then what type of Dilipah is a king. He is not somebody else, he is a king.
Okay, I can think other way also. Nripa asti, ka nripa asti, Dilipa nripa asti.
Vyakarana Ritya Tadapi Samyak. That's why I told you in Sanskrit there are two ways. Vyakarana Sandarbhaga Kaha. What is your intention of the speaker? That's also the way you want to interpret also you can do it in any way. Astu, because it's all but technically it can be a Visheshanam eva because it's an object. Nripaha Dilipaha Samyak eva. Astu, you can say it in either way.
Okay.
So what you want, what is your intention? You want to focus more on Dilipaha, then you can say Dilipaha asti. What type of Dilipaha? Nripaha Dilipaha. Or else you can say Nripaha Samyakeva Mahodaya Tatra. Because it's a little bit tricky Tatra.
Okay.
So if you have a Uttama, if you have all the Vishesham adjective eva, it's easy to say. But both of them is related to like Namapadam, then there is a Kleshaga Tatra Bhavati Asu. So you can, in the intention, whatever you want to say, technically, Vyakana Ritya Samyakeva. Asu.
Okay.
Avagatam Mahodaya. Uttama Prashna Mahodaya. Asu, idanim kasya kramaha? कस्य क्रमः तत्र भवती करोति वा प्रसूना भवती करोति किम् हेमराणी भवती करोति वा हेमराणी न भवति इति चिन्तयामि
प्रजावत्सलस्य दिलीपस्य पत्नी सुदक्षिणा
अस्तु
क्रियापदं नास्ति
सम्यक् बहु सम्यक् अध्याकृतमस्ति तत्र क्रियापदं किम्
पत्नी पत्नी कर्ता नो
अध्याकृतमस्ति चिन्ता मास्तु बट् क्रियापदं स्वीकरोतु क्रियापदं
कीदृश पत्नी
प्रथमं क्रियापदं स्वीकरोतु नास्ति परन्तु अस्ति स्वीकरोतु सम्यक् if it is not there you can it is indirectly implied so you can take it as asti astu samyak
asti patni asti patni asti कीदृशा patni sudakshina patni
here also the same logic like last thing you can say sudakshina asti you can say both ways patni sudakshina or astu samyak astu agree and what lingam vachanam
प्रथम विभक्ति एक वचनम
स्त्रीलिंग
हाँ स्त्रीलिंग प्रथम विभक्ति हाँ स्त्रीलिंग कस्य पत्नी दिलीपस्य पत्नी कस्य दिलीपस्य प्रजावत्सलस्य दिलीपस्य
no that's a visheshanam
कीदृश दिलीपस्य प्रजावत्सलस्य
so you have to attach the षष्ठी astu कीदृशस्य कीदृश is the word think of it don't get confused कीदृश रामपद शब्दवती वा
ओके कीदृशस्य दिलीपस्य पत्नी सुदक्षिणा प्रजावत्सलस्य दिलीपस्य पत्नी सुदक्षिणा
बहु सम्यक् धन्यवादः इदानीं समयः जातः इदानीं समापयामः प्रश्नाः सन्ति चेत् सिग्नल् मध्ये वा अग्रे वा किमपि प्रष्टुं शक्नोति अस्तु
महोदय if you have महोदय I have one question मम अष्टाध्यायी जानामि please tell few points how to go ahead अष्टाध्यायी
ओ अष्टाध्यायी वा
just few points so that I can help myself
अस्तु इदानीं किं कुर्मः क्षम्यताम् अष्टाध्यायी right अस्तु इदानीं this is the first you go here and also one more thing that they have added here is they keep on improving so I've just noticed they have the shabda tatra
koshanvesham yes
no kosha yeah kosha they added the dictionary also that's very nice koshanveshanam api tatra they have
koshanvesham yes
so now we will focus on its main because you cannot see any dhatu padaha eva here pradhanam tatra kimartham ityukte this is the best resource for dhatu so others in the kosha and all is very tricky it has the extensive collection of all the information here say for example prasuna bhavati vadati kilo pravishanti aham na janami asu idanim tad kadam anveshanam kurmah iti janimah dhatu jananti se samyak say for example you don't know the dhatu but you cannot put the upasarga that's the first step okay vishanti you know any roopam swikarot you can put any roopam that's the amazing part of this okay vishanti you know that this is the roopam and I want to know the meaning of it astu vishanti tatra astu and then you know it's a vish dhatu Astu, and then you click, and also it exactly says it's a Prathama Purusha Bahuvachanam Parasmaipati. If you click on it,
Yes.
it tells you all the rupam there. Astu, and the amazing
Yes.
part is, so now you have to attach the upasarga, because when you add the upasarga, it can change. So what is the meaning of this Vishanti? If you go to the info, it tells you enter. Sometimes even if you attach the upasarga, the name it will enhance. Sometimes the upasarga will enhance the meaning. Sometimes it will change the opposite meaning. Sometimes different meaning. It depends on the upasarga itself doesn't have a meaning. Based on the application, it changes. How do we know? There is one upasarga tab katrasti. Asu, then pravesh karna. It's very similar meaning. So sometimes it will change. Pravesh, enter. Just vishanti. If you say also, it's enter. Praveshanti also, it's a very similar meaning. Maybe kimapi bhavishyati prayah parantu pravesh karna. It is written in Hindi, but you can see all the upasarga. And also if you have a confusion about the pratyaya, you can go to Kritanta Rupam. Kadam bhavati, veshtum, and then vishtva, Kritva, like a kim Kritva, Pravishya, Labantam asti chet. If you add upasarga, it will be changed to the Labantam. There is no upasarga means it's a twant rupam. Twa means no upasarga. If you add upasarga, it becomes Labantam. Samyak? So you can see the upasarga here, and then you can see all the lang, lot, all the lakaras. You can see all the rupani tatra santi. So you can easily check out all the rupani. And say, for example,
If we want to see, if we want to see meaning of any word,
say, for example, tell me some other word you want to say, you want to know the kriya padam. You can type it in English also. So you want to try, say, for example, you want to know the try. Okay, how do I say the kriya padam for try? Yatate, yat dhatu. So yat dhatu means try, make effort. Atmane padi rupam. Atmane means tayate te bhavati tatra. Yatate means I am trying hard to learn Sanskritam. Astu, aham asti, aham, if you are saying it means aham yate. Aham Sanskritam jnanatam yate. Astu, aham
yes.
yate, tavadeva bhavati. Astu, I am trying.
Mother,
Vadatu Mahoday.
wait a minute.
Shruite Mahoday. Vadatu.
Nahi pravasyanti suktasya simhasya mukhe murgaha. Although he artham kim Mahoday?
Samyak.
Na he kalu Mahoday, na he. He artham kim.
Now he means it's enforcing, emphasizing.
Nahi or not
Anytime.
at any time they want.
Upasargam Mahoday.
Upasarga nasti Mahodaya. 22 upasarga eva. There is no confusion. Upasarga, you have only 22 upasargas. Tatra he, there is no upasarga he. Astu, it's like say oh astu. Idanim Bhavan, exactly you want to know, go deep in detail, I can show you here. So say for example you have a confusion here, right? So I know because I have it's coming in a lot of times. It's more like emphasis, but you want to know exactly, dig in further. Tatra hidrisha padam, avyaya padam idyaham kudiyam. So there you go. Oh, tatra dhatu api asti. See, avyaya padam. He. So indeclinable. Certainly, surely, for sure. You can whichever applies in this context, you can apply it. So avyaya padam eva tatra, because you will see this he in so many times. It's like enforcing. There it will be certainly in that context. If you put a certainly, bahu samyak tatra avagatam. So it will not enter in the lion's mouth for sure. Certainly it will not enter. That's the word there. Because it's a avyaya padam, there is no linga, vachana, bhavati, parivartana nasti. So you can attach it anywhere. If you want to enforce it, reinforce something, or if you want to enforce this, you can put this ahi. Samyak va mahodaya. Yeah. So instead of saying, you are getting more emphasis on it. Oh, it won't enter. Instead of saying na pravishanti samyak eva, it won't enter. It will certainly not enter means you are assuring, because it's sleeping. What you have to put in your effort. The subhashitasya main artha kaha. Oh, you have to do your work only to get your, even for your own food. The lion cannot sit and sleep there and get its food, right? The mriga won't enter by itself. It has to go and hunt for the food. So that's the meaning there in the Subhashitam. Udyamena hi na siddhyanti karyaha. Just hard work only you get the work done. Previous line is Udyamena hi na siddhyanti karyaha ityukte kim. You have to put in your effort to get your success. Like that, it's comparing with the lion. Even it's a fearless lion. It is so brave and everything. But for its own food, it has to hunt. It has to do the work. Nothing comes easy in life. So that's the Subhashitasya tatra arthah asti. Tatra. Avagatam va? अस्तु कृपया प्रश्नः अस्ति चेत् कृपया पृच्छतु अस्तु इदानीं we are here to learn everything in a community, to learn it together अस्तु even you are also helping me भवन्तः सर्वे पण्डिताः भविष्यन्ति अनन्तरं मां पाठयन्तु अस्तु so चिन्ता मास्तु and also please you might have gotten a link for the Pradispandanam, okay? Feedback, please, if you have anything, Chinta Masa Idanim Suchayatu, if you have some feeling shy, please enter into it. It will definitely help me. So how I can give you the best possible learning experience. That's the main thing, right? Samskritena Samskritam Pataitam Shaknam Hachit Bahut Samyak Bhavati. So it's here to help you. It's a very wonderful language. Whatever you think, if my going is little bit fast or my explanation is little bit, you need more explanation to it, and all those things, the speed, mandam gantavyam va, anantaram vivaranam adhigam datavyam va, kimmapi bhavatu kripaya suchayatu. Samyak? Because only then I will know. Only from feedback only, definitely that's going to help me to improve. Astu kripaya tatra preshayatu idanim api suchayatu kimapi bhavantah chintayati chinta mastu kripaya suchayantu. Samyak? And also in between it's not a monologue, it's a conversation, okay? Abhyasa, because there are so many resources out there, you can go online. We want to interact, that's why in class video margamene we are interacting. So bahu samyam Mahodaya Ramesh Mahodaya dhanyavadaha for your question. So everybody please ask question. Samyak va?
Yes, Mahodaya.
Any Pradispandanam ichute feedback. Pradispandanam asti va?
Pradispandanam, okay. Not yet filled, madam. Mahodaya.
Kripaya purayatu.
Kripaya प्रयत्नं करोमि अद्यः प्रयत्नं करोमि
संकोचः मास्तु, okay? I'm here to improve, so don't worry about it. Any critical feedback, it's fine. Kripaya sthapayatu tatra. अस्तु
अहम् एकदा प्रश्नः अस्ति धातुरूपः नेक्स्ट क्लास् ऐ विल् पृच्छामि
बहु सम्यक् अस्तु don't worry, so in 6 months from now you will definitely see the improvement, because we are trying our best to do a lot of abhyasas and then making you think by yourself and then be independent to search for yourself. That's why there is so many links there. For Vibhati, there is a link, samskritabhyadas.com. First step is go to the kosha and get the word. Once you get the word, you should know the anta and linga. Once you know the anta and linga, you get the Vibhati and you get the meaning of it. And then try to attach it in your sentence. Samyak?
Yes.
Astu.
Yes.
About homework, like this week's homework.
Astu, Pragya Mahodaya, group, was it helpful, the group I created?
Oh, I did not see the group. Sorry.
I created on Signal because you guys will have trouble in connecting. Please connect with your. I already created.
Let me check, because I actually.
And also, I sent an email. I sent an email about listing all the.
Mahodaya, myself, Rajashri Mahodaya, and Vijay Mahodaya. Vartalapam karomi, abhyasam karomi.
Parantu
Gruha Karyam 7.
It says only 2 people, me and Pragya.
Pragya Bhavati Prasuna Mahodaya Saha Karotu Kripaya.
Nahi, Rajashri Mahoday called me 3 days before. Rajashri Mahoday and Vijay Mahoday. We have formed a group.
Oh, evam va. Astu. Pragya Prasuna Mahodaya Bhavati Rama Anamana Bhaginiya Saga Kartum Shaknoti va?
Shaknoti.
शोभा महोदय अस्ति मम ग्रुप में शोभा महोदय अस्ति शोभा प्रज्ञा महोदय
add Prasuna also add add Prasuna astu Samyak.
Dhanyawad.
I will ask you next time about Kosha dictionary. Dhatu. Next time you teach me still in detail.
No problem.
I will take few words and then you tell me.
Chinta mastu. Samyak, samyak.
Aham na janami.
Chinta mastu. I will walk you through with it. Please reach out to your Prasuna and connect Rama Mahodaya. So Shobha Mahodaya, Rama Mahodaya, Anantara Vanamala api tatra asti. Samyak?
महोदय अस्ति शोभा महोदय I sent a message.
Militva karatu bahu samyak bhavati. You guys will learn together and it will be fun. Please connect with her, because in Signal she is in the. I connected with her with the Prasuna Pragya Mahodaya. So you find her and add her to your group. Astu Rama Mahodaya. Do you know how to do it?
I will try. I will do it.
Astu Shobha Mahodaya bhavati kartum shaknoti va? How to add Prasuna in your group?
Mahodaya. Aham karomi.
Please, because she has been very much interested in doing the homework together. She sent a message also. So you guys support and get inspired and then connect together and then learn and grow together. Samyak?
Adhyapike, can I join in any of these groups?
Oh, evam ba. Chinta. Then we will do one thing. Can you join with Prasuna then?
Yeah, just add me in the WhatsApp group and I'll join.
Not WhatsApp. It's in the Signal.
Oh, Signal. Just add me.
Everything else I already created. Prasuna herself, she has the confusion because one other, I don't think they have never come. And Amy also, I'm not sure. So if you can join with Prasuna, we guys form a team, that will be Samyak. Even 2 people is very nice too. Because you can connect and then do a group work. अस्तु
To discuss it is
सौम्या
important for
महोदय,
the homework.
कुत्रापि अस्ति वा महोदय? ग्रुप् मध्ये अस्ति चेत् चिन्ता मास्तु, नास्ति चेत् इदानीं ग्रुप् कुर्मः। किमपि भवती चिन्तयति चिन्ता मास्तु।
I have to connect. I have to connect to Prasuna Bhagini. Personal
I am
message.
trying to add, but I can't find the contact.
It's on Signal. If you search for it, you can
Signal,
find
huh?
it. सौम्या
Okay.
महोदय भवती अस्ति वा कुत्रापि? चिन्ता मास्तु। अस्तु, connect and then please, it will be the main thing you learn is only by homework, because it's offline. It will make you think a lot. It reinforces the concepts, because we are only seeing it for 1 hour, and then you will think on your own. If you make your brain do creative thinking, that's when the real learning happens.
I don't see in the list. Can you add me?
Well, I'll do one thing. In the Signal, I'll create for you, both of you. Samyak va?
Dhanyawad.
Samyak? So others are all I already created. Please go and check in the Signal, okay? Nirmal Mahodaya, everybody else I already created. Asu Ramesh Mahodaya, and then
I contacted Shobha Mahodaya by chatting.
So Shobha, you and Vanamala will be in the same group. Asu?
Mahodaya, I did not see any group. I was directly called by Rajeshri Mahodaya. I didn't see the group also. She immediately called me, then we started discussing.
Oh, Chinta Mastu. I actually I was little.
I did not see Signal at all.
Yeah, Shamyatam, it's my thing, because I sent an email late. Sending a group, I did a little bit about late than Banu Mahodaya and Anuradha Mahodaya. Shamyatam.
Not your mistake.
I don't know whether you guys have access to the email.
Not your mistake. She called me.
Oh, I sent the group in the email, and then I wasn't sure if you all have access. Then I took the shot of it and then put it in the Lataa group.
She called me, so then we started discussing answers.
Oh, Chinta Mastu. Idanimapi Kartum Shaknoti, Barantu Chinta Mastu. Prashna. Vavadatu Mahodaya.
Mahodaya, I request you to make 2 groups, because it is only 8 members here. I could not connect.
Recording stop.